Dream warrior, ain't gonna dream no more. I'm a dream warrior.
Recorded live from the dungeon, this is the Dream Warrior Review, and I'm Kurt Thomas.
And coming at you live from the hills of Tennessee,
I'm Mick Strawn.
Mick Strawn.
House in the Pines. House in the Pines.
Oh yes, House in the Pines. Oh, we have to mention our sponsor of our show,
Yes.
Brown Space.
Brown Space Films.
Yes.
I was just talking to Jeremy, and I was also talking to my producers for House in the Pines, and taking the script and breaking it. It's funny because I keep saying, well, we need to do this and this and this and this, and here's what we have to do is we have to take dialogue out. We're gonna, and I think that he was wondering why I said that. And it says because I'm not going to be worrying about dialogue. I don't care what anybody says. I want this thing to I want it to make sense in the screen directions. I want people to be, you know, it's like we're explaining a lot of things at the moment.
You're worried about the action and the.
Yeah, well, you know, the thing is this is the more that you don't have to explain things in the dialogue, the better the basic structure of the script is. It's better to have a script that you do things visually, that you throw a little bit of support in with the dialogue, but it's more like you're flavoring it with the dialogue. And so
like if somebody's scared, you don't say, I am so scared.
I am so damn scared right now.
You just have to sit there like,
no, I can't believe you shot me like that. Yeah. Exactly.
Exposition is bad. Yeah, too much of it. But no, it's a visual medium. I think people forget that sometimes.
Oh yeah, I mean we had a very, we have very long dialogue sections that need to be reduced to. I think all films should be able to be scripted as silent films, and then you can just feed your dialogue back in as you need to, and your music and so forth.
I wish somebody would make a silent Jason movie, like
unless of course you're British,
like sped up, with him chasing people.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but the British talk a lot about things. Oh,
yeah. Oh gosh, yes.
Oh my God. I mean, watching British TV is like.
What would Evil Dead be like if British people did it? Oh, my hand is chopped off.
What? My hand popped off. What are we going to do for tea? Well, I don't. So anyway.
Yeah, why are we here?
So what are we talking about? We were talking about something Japanese, right?
It's the first movie I've ever seen that has a hashtag in the title.
Really?
Once again, I did the wrong thing.
Is that?
Here we go. Yeah.
That's a dog.
Do you see?
I see a dog.
That's very nice. I was watching a documentary, totally off topic, about Judas Priest, the lawsuit they had, where they were accused of having subliminal messages in their music, and somebody committed suicide because of it. So I was into this documentary, and it was just on the screen. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's interesting. It's really disturbing because they talk to the kid that tried to shoot himself. Anyway, changing topics. I need a sound effect for that.
I'm sorry.
The rapid spread of an unknown infection has left the entire city in ungovernable chaos. But the one survivor remains alive in isolation. This is his story. Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it isn't really just his story.
No, it's not.
Because his story was boring the hell out. I mean, really, I got to tell you that there's a certain extent to where you get to certain stories, where when it says day 10, and it really honestly feels like day 10. Day 10. you know, because it flashed up there, went day 10, and I thought, oh God.
Yeah, actually, I liked the first part of this, the first act, I guess. I liked the first, and then he started doing really stupid things, and it felt like it was dragging on and on.
Oh, yeah,
and then
yeah.
The girl came in just at the right time because I was getting bored.
I'm telling you, I was just about ready to nod out, and the girl came in, you know, and the whole dynamic of the two of them trying to make it through the apocalypse was it was cool. I mean,
yeah, it got me back in when she appeared, and then I mean there were. You could probably call this hashtag Swiss cheese because there was a lot of plot holes, but
oh yeah,
if you ignore all the plot holes,
listen,
no, I actually enjoyed the story of just the two.
You know me, and I don't give a crap about.
I enjoyed the story of their relationship.
Potholes are just the holes in the script that you noticed.
Yes.
That's about it.
I did like the story though, because I mean I liked how it was a bunch of assholes outside, and then there's these two people dealing with the assholes outside.
Right.
It's like people not wearing masks. Okay, I'm gonna be.
That's true.
Me and my friend are gonna wear a mask. We have to deal with the other people.
It couldn't be more topical. it's like.
Right. Yeah. Ration your food. Protect yourself. Steal toilet paper. What else do we do right now?
But there was also something very cool about there's very what was Hitchcock's film with the window?
Oh, Rear Window.
Rear Window.
Yeah.
Rear Window. The fact that we were looking like the face of one building to the face of another building, and that you could see the microcosm of the world in the building.
Right.
It because
and then there's a twist about that later on, though, because
right,
which I think is really interesting.
It totally is, and also the fact that that the two buildings are the world to the film.
Yeah.
So you don't know how far this is spread. You don't know. One of the things I thought
the art department saved a lot of money.
Yeah, you think? By going to two buildings that every room was exactly the same,
right?
And probably demolished and about to be demolished. Yeah, well, there's that. The other thing though that I thought that was interesting is that you take all of this building and it being chaos, and you're just seeing floor after floor after floor of chaos, and probably optically done.
Yeah. Well, how it opened was kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, certainly optically enhanced, and it was cool, and it created a world that, when it expanded out, was really interesting. You know.
Yeah.
There was also an element that I thought, well, who stole what from who? Because there was it did remind me of, there was a strong element of the second season of The Walking Dead in there.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I mean, all the way down the line, you know.
Well, obviously they're fans of Walking Dead.
Well, yeah, obviously.
One thing I like that they added to this that you don't see in other you don't see in other Korean zombie movies is they showed them dragging the bodies out to share them with each other. The zombies share in this movie.
They're you know, it's practically British. You know what? What? It's socialism. That's
right.
That's because socialism, you share. You know, you get it. You know, you get a good corpse, and
right.
you call your buddies, and you go, hey,
right, yeah,
I got a breast for you.
Saved you a breast.
Saved your breast. Yeah, it was the interesting. It got interesting when the girl came in, and it got weird when it went to the next step.
Well, it became more of an adventure when she showed up. It was like, okay, now we're gonna actually go on an adventure with them,
right?
rather than watching them.
Right. Yeah, and otherwise, I would say the factor of bringing the girl in, and there is something about this film that has a very one-on-one kind of feeling to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a very personal story. The last one that we saw, that was a Korean. Was that Korean or was that Japanese?
No, that was Korean. It was Seoul Station.
Soul Station.
Yeah.
Soul Station was disturbing.
Yes.
Because you know, we turn around and we get to end and we get to the end and we realize that we're just screwing with the people are not the best.
Yes, yeah.
Let's see,
human nature.
Yeah, it was human nature took it over. And in this case, it's you got a little bit of the same thing happening, but at least there are rays of sunshine.
Yeah. There's one guy that they meet that might not be so nice, maybe.
Yeah, well,
I don't want to give it away, but that was a weird
I don't
twist.
want to get that. Yeah, that was an odd.
Kind of, yeah.
Well, that's what I mean. I mean, there was a weird twist to it, but we kind of like. I don't think it dragged the whole film down.
No.
Whereas the weird twist on the other one, the Soul Station, I think did drag the whole film down. It did.
Yeah, that was a totally different film. It's like somebody changed the channel.
Yeah, right.
I'm still bothered though. I'm trying to figure out how he got his phone back because the battery died and it dropped down, and a couple scenes later he has his phone in his hand.
Did he get his battery back? Did he get his phone back?
Yeah, because he was using it later.
Did he?
He used it later on.
Yeah, but that was her phone.
I thought they both had their phones at some point.
No, I think he lost his. I mean,
maybe I fell asleep by that point. No, I swear, I think he got his phone back somehow. But anyway.
Okay, well,
that's just a plot hole. I don't want to get hung up on that.
No, not
anyway,
you.
I actually enjoyed this. I mean, I'm glad that we did this week, and last week we got the babysitter behind us because I think this is better. And this is more simple.
I don't think that it could.
Yeah.
It couldn't get much worse than the babysitter.
Right. Well, this could have been anything.
Part two.
Do you realize that they could have done anything? They could have had any kind of creature. It could have been a bunch of critters down there. It could have been it didn't have to be zombies. It could have been anything.
They did seem to deteriorate pretty quick.
It could have been alligators. I don't know. I mean,
could have been. Yeah, well, at least the zombies did have their own cops. So they had a police force.
Now that would be a great movie, Zombie Cop. There probably is
Zombie
one.
Cop. Well,
and that would probably be a Korean movie for sure.
But have we ever reviewed Samurai Cop?
No, we need to.
No, we really don't. Is quite possibly one of the worst wastes of film ever.
Wow.
I mean that I didn't work on.
That's quite a statement. That you didn't work on.
That I didn't work on.
I think all your films are gems. I almost said it with a straight face. I need to work on that.
Yeah, I was gonna. You might be spelling Jim with a J.
Well, see, let me try my producer face.
Yeah.
I really think all your films are fantastic. I really want to talk to you next week. Do you have time on Thursday? Is that better? If you're a young filmmaker, you'd probably buy that, right?
Yeah, for a dime, yeah.
So what did you rate it? Or what? I think I'm above average a little bit, 3.2-ish.
I'm not going to go over a 3 because I don't. There is still a certain sameness. I'm looking for different, really truly different zombie films. I hate to say this, but there was a zombie film that was a zombie love story back in the day, and I can't remember the name of it, and I would actually like to review that one again because it was just so cool.
Was it called Eat Your Heart Out? Oh. Sorry.
God, I hope not. I mean, could have been.
Or my mind is on you.
My mind is.
I could keep going.
Yes, no, you couldn't. No, you can't.
I think these last two this episode, the last one episode, have been really weird. So I don't know if our listeners are still with us. But anyway, thank you, Taurus. Yes,
I think my lighting is looking better.
I think so.
I'm getting better and better at. I'm getting better and better at the whole lighting, the wacky. But the projector idea is good. I think having a projector here and projecting things onto the because right now all I've got is these roving yard lights.
Right. Just have the projector across your face.
Yeah, well that too. I mean, don't think I haven't thought about it. Yeah.
Well, anyway,
yeah.
I think this one's kind of wrapped up.
Yeah,
it just kind of naturally wrapped itself up.
Yeah, I think that you know what I think that we had a lot to say about the other one, mainly because we didn't talk about it, and I think that we had less to say about this one because we did.
Probably. That was brilliant.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. Okay, guys. I didn't even throw a number. Yeah, I did. 3. Right. I didn't get a
I don't think you did. I don't know if you did, but I'll rewind it and see what you said before. Maybe you said the same thing. Maybe you said a different number. That'd be weird. I give this a 2.3. No, I mean a 3.2.
No.
3.2.
Boom,
lock it in.
I'm going with a 3. Locked in, leaving it at 3. Yeah, I think that you could see. I think that you should see this. I think that there's starting to be films coming up again.
It might be a good movie to watch with your woman or your man or horse or whatever you're into. Just saying.
My goldfish Yolanda.
Right? Yeah, Yolanda. She'd probably love this one.
Hey, glub.
That's going back to the last one, I think.
I was going to say that was the last one, right? Yeah,
that's a callback to the last episode.
Trying to be a little coy, aren't you?
Oh boy.
I'm done.
I am too.
Okay, man. See you later.
Yep.